Hi, my name is Wesley Cable, and I'm the founder of Cable & Company. We're a specialized digital marketing agency that focuses exclusively on California workers' compensation applicant attorneys. Now, our specialty here is not only SEO, but we do AI search optimization. So what that is helping our clients show up in AI platforms when people are searching on places like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, Google AI mode, Perplexity, Claude, all of these places that people are now using to find solutions to their problems. We want to help our clients be visible there as well. So I wanted to take this opportunity to just introduce myself and answer some of the questions that we get every single day from prospective clients about us and about our services. So the first question I get asked all the time is, why workers' compensation lawyers? Why focus on that? So to answer that question, I worked in workers' compensation claims in California for over 13 years. So my passion was helping injured workers get the benefits and the treatment that they deserved. Now, unfortunately, the system in California is so complex. It's hard enough for people who do it professionally every single day. I couldn't imagine being an injured worker, stepping into it for the first time and trying to navigate the process. So I've always loved helping injured workers. And this is just another way that I can help injured workers find the right attorney to represent them and help them through their claims process. I'm also super passionate about SEO and AI search. I absolutely love it. I could do it all day, every single day. So it's just a perfect marriage of two passions that I have. And I think that really makes a difference for our clients and their results. The next question that I answer quite a bit just has to do with, do I think that my claims background has any impact on these SEO campaigns? And I believe 100% it does. The value of being able to speak the language of applicant attorneys here in California, I understand claims, I understand their process, I understand how they get paid, all of that stuff makes a huge difference. When you hire a generic marketing firm, they don't know the business, the ins and outs of it like I do. And so I think it just changes the conversations that we're able to have with our clients, and it just makes for a better interaction overall. So yes, I do believe just having that knowledge of the claims process really does help the results of our SEO campaigns. So what's the difference between owning and renting your online presence? You're going to hear us talk a lot about that because we really believe in helping our clients build something that they own and that will continue to produce results year after year, and actually will compound on each other year after year and give you the results that you're looking for. When you use exclusively paid ads like Google ads or Yelp ads, then as soon as you turn the dollars off, then your online presence goes away. You don't get any leads, nobody can find you and that. So I'm not down on paid ads whatsoever. We use that in a lot of our campaigns. It makes sense and it has a part in most campaigns, but we don't want to rely exclusively on renting our online presence with Google or Yelp. We want to focus on building something organic that we own, that we can control, that will continue to build year after year for our business. So the next question is, what makes you different than all the other agencies out there? Now, I already mentioned the fact that I've worked in workers' comp, and so I understand that world very well, which already separates me from a lot of those marketing agencies. But the other thing is that we're really small. I am the only one that works on the campaigns. So I make all the strategy decisions. I'm the one that's actually doing the work on the campaigns. So when you have a question about your campaign, you're actually speaking to the person who's actually doing the work. On larger marketing firms, a lot of times there's account managers involved and they've got multiple clients that they have to deal with. And so they don't always know exactly what's going on those campaigns because they're not actually doing the work. So I think that makes a huge difference. Secondly, I'm a small firm. I don't have a large office building and a huge staff that I have to worry about paying for. So not only do you get the best results, but you also get it at a very nice value that you can't get using some of these other larger firms. So everybody wants to know, how long does it take to start seeing real results? So let me address that in a couple of different ways. It really depends on what the current situation is with your online presence. If you're a brand new law firm, you have a brand new website, you don't have a lot of authority, you don't have a lot of content out there, then it's going to take you longer than it's going to take somebody who's been in business for 15 years, has an established brand and established online presence. That's where the difference is. It's also in your competition. So if you're going after a super ultra competitive city like, say, Los Angeles, then it's going to take more time for you to earn the trust in the eyes of the search engines to beat some of those competitors who have been there a lot longer. So I usually tell clients, if you're brand new, it's going to take a good solid year of investment in your business in order to start seeing some long-lasting results. If you've been in business for a long time, it may not take that long, but really it does depend too on your competition and what areas that you're trying to target. So finally, the last question that I get probably most often is, do you work with more than one attorney in the same city? And the answer is no, we do not. So if you're an attorney, then you're focused on Sacramento. We do not work with other attorneys that are focused on that same area. It's not the right thing to do. It's not ethical. It's not how we like to do business. So we will only work with attorneys that specialize in cities that we're not already working in. So I hope this was helpful, answer some of the questions. If you have other questions, feel free to contact us. We'd be happy to answer those for you. And thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.